trained myself, I would say, before I even got to high school because I was in the kitchen all the time. High school definitely solidified my career path in the fact that the professional training that I had when I was 16, my first job was in one of the best restaurants in New York City at the time, at the Hudson River Club. Do you remember that?
Oh, wow, yes.
See that? Everybody has a memory of HRC. And that was a wonderful opportunity. But our high school cooking teacher, Risa Levy, is, to this day, somebody I'm still very close with and someone who's been a mentor and guided me in a really, professional path. And I have her to thank. I have Richard Grousman, who's the founder of CCAP. These were people who took a chance on a teenager. Like, what teenager do you know knows exactly what they want to do when they grow up and actually achieve that?
Right. Well, it's refreshing for them to be behind somebody who's kind of driven in that direction.
Right. Thank you. And I think that high school definitely paved the way for choosing a culinary school. I actually went to French Culinary Institute because it was local. The scholarship allowed me to go to St. John's University as well.
Oh, that's nice.
I have a degree as well.
So you were really working hard.
Yeah. And there wasn't a time that I didn't work as well as go to school full time. So college was very ambitious, the college years.
Right. Well, your career is very ambitious too. When did you decide to be, I know you've worked for many wonderful restaurants in the city, but private chef, that's like a route you're taking. It's like you taking charge of your whole direction and career and whatever. Talk about how you came to that, and let's talk about some of the things you offer to your clients, the private meals, the classes. You can create personalized, I thought that was cool, like even a personalized cooking show. You can have like a show, it doesn't have to be taped, but you can do it like with a bunch of people, that could be a great fundraiser for some organization too,
great idea.
And also you even consult with restaurants. You can go in and help them with tweak their menus.
Absolutely.
Or give them new, so just share how it's kind of like a broad fan.
I definitely went a different direction 8 years ago. Throughout the course of the early stages of my career, from the time I graduated college, I had 2 degrees to use. I had 2 degrees to fall back on.
What's the other degree?
It's hotel restaurant management.
Which is great.
Which fell right into the career path that I knew I was going to stay in until this day. Obviously, I'm still there. And I think that the early stages of my career allowed me to work in corporations and big companies and big restaurants and hotels and help consult and open up what they call the lifestyle club. So it was, my job was to consult on how to create a kitchen, like a cafe kitchen, how to create where equipment goes, ordering things. And
because you're doing you're facilitating lots of people as opposed to like a smaller restaurant or something like that. But once you do the big, you can, I think, go small.
Yeah. Because you've gained that much more experience in the bigger places because a corporation, a hotel like the Plaza definitely knows what they're doing after 100 years of being in business. And to learn from great companies is a gift because you can take that with you and, current day, manage your costs the right way and know how to deal with people and talk to people and manage people and go into their houses and cook them meals and know how to speak to them and maintain your composure. It's all very, very important. So the career that I have now, private chefing, just allows me to be what I call a traveling restaurant. I am a restaurant, but I'm a restaurant that caters exactly to what
you're entertaining as well. I mean, and it's art too. I mean, no, you have to be all that, and
I think that it helps immensely because you become the focal point at a dinner party. The host of the dinner party usually has wine and crudité and cheese set out while I'm cooking, but nobody really gravitates to where that area is because if it's an open kitchen especially, they'll just come and ask if I need help. They'll ask if
how do you do that thing?
Exactly, and what is that? And I definitely allow that. I include that into the schedule
interaction,
because I know that it's going to take some time away from what I actually have to do is cook their dinner, you know? And it just becomes really fun, and everybody really enjoys, you know,
it's
the show.
It's a full-on, you know, I mean, you're like...
It's a show, yeah.
Yeah, it's a...
Cooking demonstrations that I do are also really fun because they're as interactive as I am when it comes to being able to ask questions and drink wine and just, you know, have a really fun time while they're learning something, and then we all sit down and eat together, and it's always really fun.
It's great.